Hello everybody, welcome to Unwrapped. My name is Torrance Davis, and today we are going to unwrap the #1 controller in the world. This will be the last controller anybody needs. This is the MLG Pro Circuit controller from Madcatz. They have for Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, and I'm going to unbox this sucker for you. Okay, so let's see how easy this is going to be. Or hard. I don't know. Aha! This is one of those tricky things. Fuck it. That's what I always say. Alright. There we go. Tape on the side. Ready? Oh, look at this baby, will you? Oh my God. Will you look at that? Alright, so first let's get the controller out. There it goes. It's got some tape on it. I remember when I first covered the news of this controller, I thought it was just an Xbox 360 style controller with the MLG logo on it. So I wasn't really that impressed until I went to E3 and got my hands on it, and then I was blown away. Here's the controller. Ta-da! Xbox 360 style. Shoulder buttons, triggers, connector for the wire. This is actually houses weights. They're 35 grams each. So you can add some weight to your controller. We all like weight to our controller. Okay, I'll stick with the 70 grams. So let's just, we're not going to play around with it yet. We're going to do the unboxing here. Here's the cable. The cable is braided. The last cable you'll ever need. So here's your cable. Got a USB connection. And a little twisty connector right here. So you can hook it into the controller. Braided. That's tough. Some MLG literature and manuals. Yeah, who cares? Okay. Check this out. Comes with its own case. Bam. Little Xbox Live thingy inside, so you can hook up your headset in there, and some padding here. Well, I guess you can use this to hold stuff down. Whatever, yeah, has its own MLG branded carrying case. Last but not least, and let me just, before I toss this aside, this is a quality box. I mean, it's thick. I don't want to throw this thing out. This is nice. Okay. here is the parts. This has the modules in it and the plates for the controller. So as you can see, it comes with the glossy style plating, but you can take this off. Let me show you. Just pops off. It's magnetic. Check that out. Pop this off. Let's say you want to make sure this is not screwed in there. Let's say you want a matte finish, and you can see the little metal things on the bottom. So I want a matte finish. I just take this, pop it on, and now I have a matte finish on my controller. Okay, is that slick? So this is the 360 version of the controller. I will also be getting a PlayStation 3 version, but I don't like the 360 D-pad. So let's take this plating off. I'm going to twist this off, get rid of this 360 D-pad, and look, I got a PS3 style D-pad in here. Man, this thing's packed good. Okay. So let's see, where is the white? So I'm going to pop this PlayStation 3 D-pad in here. Boom. Now I have a PS3 style D-pad. See that? Boom, 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 boom. And put this back on. And I'm ready to rock. Nice D-pad. Or at least a better one. And if you prefer the convex, analog sticks instead of concave, they have them here. Standard PS3 convex style analog pads. So I can go that way if I want. Also, if I want to have the two analog pads down here, I can just take this and move it down here and put the D-pad up here. And boom, it's a PlayStation 3 controller. Now the PlayStation 3 controller is basically the same body, but it comes with standard, I think, the convex controllers here and the D-pad up here. And it also comes with Xbox 360 parts in the PlayStation 3 kit. So if you prefer Xbox 360 concave analogs, you can use those with your PlayStation 3 controller. One controller to rule them all, people. It's right here, the Madcatz MLG Pro Circuit controller. This will be the last controller you will ever own for this generation. And supposedly they're going to be making some more of these modules. I sent them an email. I'm hoping they make a Sega Saturn style D-pad for this, and maybe even an old NES style D-pad that you can purchase and put in this. The great thing about this controller is if any of these things break, you just pop it out and buy a new one, pop it in, you got a new controller. It's awesome. And something else you guys might not know, on the PlayStation 3, all games by default use the shoulder buttons, and you can't use the triggers. Even in Battlefield 3, you can't go into the menus and customize it so your fire is down here. But with this controller, you can swap these two buttons through the hardware. I forgot how he did it. I think he held them both down at the same time, and then they swap position. So now you can actually use the trigger, the actual trigger on your PlayStation 3 first-person shooters to fire instead of the shoulder buttons. This is one badass controller, people. I know this is just supposed to be an unboxing, but I'm so excited about it. I just had to talk about it. So, we will have our review probably on Monday. We'll post our full review on this and tell you what we think. You already know what we think. This is Madcatz's best work since they did the Dreamcast 6-button controller. All you guys out there who had Dreamcast, you remember the blue and white Madcatz controller they brought out with 6 buttons going across, the best controller they ever made? They've topped that. This is absolutely the best controller ever made. It's wired. No more wireless. I'm done with wireless. I think a lot of people are done with wireless because, especially on the 360, we're tired of buying battery packs. Tired of replacing dual shocks when the battery starts wearing down. It's time to go back to wired. So this, and plus if you're a pro gamer, pro gamers like wired controllers versus wireless. They prefer the wired, so that's why they built this one wired standard, because it's an MLG controller. And what else can I say? It is one badass controller. So I'm going to get on and test it out right now, and we'll have a review for you guys on Monday. This is Torrance Davis with Unwrapped. Peace out.